Hello friends, here is the part 3 of biogeochemical cycling. Today we are going to learn about nitrogen cycle. So I hope you all clear what is biogeochemical cycling, what is redox potential and how carbon cycle is occur. I hope you can understand the carbon cycle fully. So let's move towards the nitrogen cycle. Let's start with the basic of nitrogen cycle. As you all know, nitrogen is a gaseous compound. So in the fully reduced form, nitrogen is in the form of ammonium, which is NH4 plus, which having -3 redox potential. Then it's a fully reduced form, so it's not going to be reduced more, so it's going to be oxidized further. So further it's converted into nitrogen gas, then nitrous oxide, then nitrite, then it's going to convert into fully oxidized form, which is nitrate, which having +5 redox potential. After it's going to be fully oxidized, then again it's convert into reduced form of ammonia. So after fully oxidized form means in nitrogen cycle, in nitrogen cycle when nitrate is occur, then reduction process occur and then it convert into again into ammonium. So clear that in the nitrogen cycle, ammonium reduced form is going to be oxidized and form fully oxidized nitrate. Then again it's going to for the reduction process and convert into ammonium, which having -3 redox potential. So let's move toward the nitrogen cycle. So as we all know that nitrogen exit in a redox state from -3 to +5. In this redox state position, the transformation of nitrogen occurs. So it's called nitrogen cycle. So nitrogen species serve as an electron acceptor in anaerobic respiration. For example, NO3 minus and NO2 minus. Okay, so it's going to for the anaerobic respiration and act as an electron acceptor. So or as electron donor NO2 minus and NH4 minus. So it's going to donate electron and then it's going for the process of oxidation, whereas in an anaerobic respiration it's going to be accept the electron, so it's going for the reduction process. In chemolithotrophy, this can lead to some confusion, but the trick is to consider the oxidation state of the nitrogen species. If it's fully oxidized, it's going to be accept the electron, or if it is fully reduced, its role is the limiting the electron donor. Nitrate is neither fully oxidized or nor reduced, so it can function as the either electron donor or electron acceptor. We begin our discussion of the cycle with nitrogen fixation. So in the nitrogen cycle, first step is nitrogen fixation. We going to fix the nitrogen. The reduction of an inorganic gaseous element N2 to its organic form, example ammonia and nucleic acid. Nitrogen fixation is performed only by some bacteria and archaea. Although the nitrogenous enzyme is sensitive to oxygen, nitrogen fixation can be carried out under both oxic and anoxic conditions. So nitrogen fixation is going to occur by in the oxic condition or anoxic condition. Clear? Microbes such as Azotobacter species and cyanobacteria in the genus Trichodermism fix nitrogen aerobically, while free-living anaerobes such as Clostridium species fix nitrogen anaerobically. So, in both way, oxic and anoxic condition, nitrogen fixation occurs. Perhaps the best studied nitrogen fixing microbes are bacterial symbiote of leguminous plant, including Rhizobia and alpha proteobacterial relatives and some beta proteobacteria. Other bacterial symbiote fix nitrogen as well. For instance, actinomycete species in the genus of Frankia fix nitrogen while colonizing many types of woody shrubs and heterocyte forming cyanobacteria to fix nitrogen when association with the water fen and azolla species. The product of N2 fixation is ammonia NH3, which is immediately incorporated into organic matter as an amine. This amine and atom are introduced into protein, nucleic acid and other biomolecules. The nitrogen cycle continues when these organic molecules are degraded, disseminated and mineralized to release ammonium NH4+. Many microbial genera are capable of dissemination of organic nitrogen substrate, but complete mineralization require an assemblage of microbes. So what they want to say that from the figure we are going to learn that N2 in a reductive phase with the bacteria, aerobic or anaerobic bacteria, it's going to fix the environmental nitrogen. So N2 serve as a sole nitrogen source with the help of Azotobacterium, Clostridium, Rhizobium and many phototrophic bacteria. So it's going to fix the environmental nitrogen. In a reductive form it's convert into NH3, then it's going to convert into organic nitrogen like amino acid or nucleic acid. Then this amino acid or nucleic acid going to be decay or mineralization. So the amino acid is going to convert into complex to simplify form by many bacterial genera. Then it's going to convert into NH4 plus. NH4 plus is the fully reduced form. So it's going to be oxidation process. Here you can see NH4 plus is either going to convert into N2 to serve as an electron acceptor by chemolithotrophy. Otherwise it's going to be oxidized, which is first step of nitrification, serve as electron donor. So NH4 plus is either accept the electron and convert into N2, or it's donate the electron by oxidation process and convert into NO2 minus by the organism like Trichosomonas, Nitrosomonas or some other species by chemolithotrophy. Then NO2 minus is either going to be oxidized or going to be reduction process. So if it's going to be reduction process, it's going to convert into N2, or if it going for the oxidation process, which is second step of nitrification, serve as electron donor by Nitrobacter or Nitrococcus, it's going to convert into NO3 minus. So it's going to be oxidized. Then NO3 minus, it's going for the reduction process, serve as the terminal electron acceptor during anaerobic respiration when gaseous N2 and N2O are produced and released into atmosphere, process called denitrification. So it's going to remove nitrogen. Before we see that, it's a nitrification process. NH4 plus convert into NO2 minus and NO2 minus convert into NO3 minus. it's a process of nitrification. Then NO3 minus, it's going to be reduced. This process also called as denitrification, removal of nitrogen. Then it's going to convert into direct N2 or either convert into N2O or NO2 minus. So clear how the nitrogen cycle is work. And then if NO3 minus, it's not going to be dissimilatory of nitrogen reduction, it's going to be assimilatory nitrate reduction. It's going to be serve as nitrogen source and convert into organic nitrogen such as amino acid or nucleic acid. So because ammonium is fully reduced, it can only donate electron, and this what happen in the two-step chemolithotrophy process of nitrification, which you can see in the half portion of the figure of nitrogen cycle, where is NH4 plus convert into NO3 minus. The process is called nitrification to fix the nitrogen. In the first step, ammonium is oxidized to nitride NO2 minus, and then second step NO2 minus is oxidized to nitrate NO3 minus. No single microbial genus can perform both steps of nitrification. For example, some mesophilic archaea and bacteria in the genera Nitrosomonas and Nitrococcus play important role in the ammonia oxidation. And Nitrobacter species and related bacteria carried out nitrate oxidation. Okay, so it's going clear about nitrification process. Then in addition, Nitrosomonas eutropia has been found to oxidize ammonium in ion anaerobically to nitrate and nitric oxide using nitrogen dioxide as an acceptor in a denitrification related reaction. The diversity of nitrify microbes and the means by which nitrification occur appear to be more complex than they previously thought. The production of nitrite is important because it can be reduced and incorporated into microbial plant cell biomass in process known as assimilatory nitrate reduction. Alternatively, some microorganisms use nitrate as a terminal electron acceptor during anaerobic respiration. When respired, the nitrate nitrogen is not incorporated into cellular material, so it's called dissimilatory nitrate reduction. A variety of microbes including Geobacter, Metalloidians, Desulfovibrio species are capable of dissimilatory nitrate reduction. When nitrate is reduced to dinitrogen gas, nitrogen is removed from the ecosystem and returned to the atmosphere through a series of reactions collectively known as denitrification. So, denitrification is the process to remove nitrogen. This dissimilatory process is performed by variety of heterotrophic. So it's about the assimilatory and disassimilatory nitrate reduction. Now let's move what is Ammox reaction. Is an anaerobic reaction performed by chemolithotrophy in the phylum Plectomycetes. Anox ammonium oxidation, which is a oxidation process. Here ammonium ion NH4 plus serve as the electron donor and nitrite as the terminal electron acceptor. It is reduced nitrogen gas. In effect, the Ammox reaction is shortcut to N2 proceeding directly from the ammonium and nitrite without having to cycle first through nitrate. The discovery that Plectomycete bacteria oxidize measurable amount of NH4 plus to N2 thereby removing ammonia from environment, has necessitated a revaluation of nitrogen cycle in the open ocean and has sparked keen interest in the wastewater management field where high level of ammonia are undesirable. So here is the nitrogen cycle. So in nitrogen cycle, what you learn, let's quickly see about that. N2 is going to be in a reductive form, convert into NH3 for the nitrogen fixation, convert into organic nitrogen, then the organic nitrogen is mineralized by bacteria, convert into ammonia NH4 plus, then nitrification process occur. In the first step nitrification process, it's going to be oxidized, convert into NO2 minus, then in the second step of nitrification by the bacteria of Nitrobacter and Nitrococcus, it's going to be convert into NO3 minus. Then assimilatory if happen, nitrate reduction, it's going to convert again into organic nitrogen, or in the dissimilatory nitrate reduction is going to convert into N2 or N2O or NO2 minus by the reduction process with the help of bacteria. The oxidation and reduction process occur in the nitrogen cycle. So here it's all about the nitrogen cycle. In the next video we're going to learn some another biogeochemical cycling. Okay, thank you.